Dreas Beats.
You won't believe when I tell you. You won't believe when I tell you.
Dreas Beats.
No. Yeah. You won't believe when I tell you. All this pain I done seen, I swear it be like sometimes I'm living in a dream. And I can't even stop to blink. I go hard around the clock, cause my family got it. When I tell you, being a father made me a man. If you ain't reached that level yet, my life you wouldn't understand.
Shit, this is Real People, True Stories. This is Miguel, I am cooling, man.
Yeah, I'm out here kicking with Melvin on the Real People, True Story. He stopped by to come holler at us. And I mean, touch a couple subjects. He say he like talking about real shit. Excuse my language, everybody who's gonna see this. But I'm just relaxing.
Okay.
But born here, raised here. Here's Atlanta, Georgia. Grady baby. Campton Road, born and raised. Been all over the A.
Born and raised here. You know, stomped all over Atlanta. I've been from the west side, south side, everywhere. And we on stage there. You know.
It's crazy, man, cause don't get me wrong, man. I love my city. You know what I'm saying? As a young boy, you think everything's sweet. You know what I mean? Reality don't kick in until you get old.
Right.
Everything started play a part of your city.
Right.
So
I mean, Atlanta growing up is just criticized. You get criticized by a lot. You know how it be with the talk about who Atlanta is and what Atlanta was. I mean, you just gotta goddamn stick to who you is, I feel like. You know what I mean, you're always gonna be that, no matter what situation you in. Cause, I mean, growing up in Atlanta, me, I done seen it all. I done seen from low people, you know what I mean, mama's on drugs, and daddy's goddamn on the same thing, running the street, alcoholics, drunk, but I done seen the goddamn other side where people have money, people do have goddamn comfortable living life. And like I say, it ain't all that peak of the beat. No matter what you in, if you at your lower point, you still have struggle. At your high point, you still don't have a struggle. It just depends on how you deal with it.
yeah, but I wouldn't stay nowhere else. I don't think right now. I don't travel a couple places, but I love my city.
Definitely.
Even though we're a red state, that play a big part of everything.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. But yeah, man, being older now, man, looking back at my childhood, man, I thought I had a pretty good childhood, man. I love the little community I came from. Shout out to Landrum. All the old school cats that kept me in line, you know what I mean? Like, shit used to be, when I grew up, you know what I'm saying, the 90s, shit used to be nice, you know what I'm saying? You want to kick it with niggas. You know what I mean? Niggas saying you do something wrong, and they put you in line, you know what I mean? Shout out Carlos, Dino, you know what I'm saying? Chris, even though me and Chris, you know what I'm saying, a little older, we play the game more together, but, you know what I'm saying, just somebody to kick it with, talk to. You know what I mean? Like, niggas used to really put their foot in your ass shit out here fucking up. Now these niggas just, they apply these young niggas to goddamn go fuck up.
Young niggas to go grab a gun and go rob and do this. That ain't being a leader, that ain't being a goddamn respectful, and I mean, elder to your community and to the young bringing up. You can't be out here saying, how goddamn they killing and doing this, why they doing this, but you the one who out here installing in these people's head, you creating it. You know what I mean, like, you gotta be on some goddamn, tell the next man to go be a doctor, tell him it ain't cool to go rob. Tell him it goddamn, you know what I mean, you gotta goddamn install better in these youngins, man. That what it's about, young guys. Like, me growing up, I was a 90 baby, so it was kind of different for me. Like, my brother goddamn showed me a lot of shit that 90 babies didn't get to see. You know what I mean? They ain't get to understand the shit I used to understand growing up. And That's why I feel like I'm so past that generation, because he was always installing that extra shit to me, you know what I mean? And I look at my generation now, I see a lot of crazy shit that they followers, you know what I mean? And if you ain't gonna be a leader in your life, then you always gonna find yourself in a bad predicament, because you following what the next man doing.
Yeah, man. It's always with the person next to you doing. Niggas, people's in the A be trying to keep up with the Joneses too much for me. That's what I want to call it. Like, your best friend go get Jay, so you need Jay.
I got to have them.
They ride 24, so you ride 24.
Oh, you mad because you can't get the 24.
Like I say, everybody young, you know, everybody was young, you know what I mean? You supposed to transition, dog. You ain't transition, dog. It's something ain't right, you know what I mean? Like, real talk. Like, I'm 30, you know what I mean? Owning cars ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You need to own something. You know what I'm saying? You need to try to get you a house, you know what I'm saying? Something you can really put up for something, get you something out. You know what I mean? You cat these days, they be cool clubbing. You know what I'm saying?
In a rental. I got me a rental for a week.
Yeah. They be tripping me out too. Niggas be balling for goddamn 2 weeks.
I'm trying to tell you, flexing on your bitch for 2 weeks. I mean, it's just, like I say, that's how Atlanta is. I mean, you have your goods and bad. You see your real niggas and you see your face. If you be in between, if you don't see that, then you gonna be lost. You know what I mean? It real, because a lot of fake ones out here. Not only in the city, it's a lot of fake ones everywhere. You know what I mean? You just gotta find your path for real ones.
Like, streets ain't it, you know what I mean? Street used to be it, 90 used to get some money out here.
Okay, well, more love, shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no goddamn, this my shit, this is my shit. Nigga, it was like, shit, I done made a couple dollars a day, you can go make some money.
Get some, right? I'm good.
Nah, but these niggas here, boy, shit crazy.
I want it all. I'm greedy.
I don't even fuck around no more, you know what I mean? Like, the streets ain't even me no more, keep me 100. And yes, Noel Walker is saying the streets is not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Since the birth of my son, it's been over with. You know what I mean? Like,
For real.
hood this, hood that, claiming this, claiming that, gang banging this, gang banging that. That shit weak. Real talk, nigga. There's a lot of insecure motherfuckers with each other. You know what I mean? No disrespect to nobody, but that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop following niggas. Nigga, y'all want to gang bang about these niggas goddamn killing these black folk, these white folk. Goddamn killing people. Y'all gang bang on each other.
Exactly.
Shit stupid to me though. You know what I mean? Y'all won't get together and goddamn go blow up a white man's house or rob a crocker. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that.
I mean, it should be crazy the way they infiltrate the whole situation of goddamn being in the game. You know what I mean? You gonna rock one color, you limiting yourself to one color, you limiting yourself to a certain language. Like when you speak, you only saying C's and B's and all that shit. Like you limiting yourself to so many opportunities in this world. Don't do the shit that the white people are already expecting you to do. You know what I mean? Like you gonna cut your leg off before you even start running. That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy to me. And I grew up around it. I grew up with niggas who I knew went in no gang when we was 15 and shit like that. But it done changed. Everybody wanna be ganging this and ganging that. But I never fell path in that shit. Nigga always be asking me, bro, who you with? Nobody. I'm with Miguel, coolin', nigga. That's who I am. You know what I mean? That's what I represent. And if it ain't that, if you ain't my family, or if you ain't somebody who done been with me closely, I wouldn't expect you to be no goddamn member of my clan, or we walk around and act like we big popular doing this and we beating up folks and doing all this crazy shit. Hell nah.
Yeah, but real talk, like, this Atlanta, man, I ain't never heard no gang shit. You know what I mean? Really.
You represent your hood, your zone, your
Exactly.
apartment.
That's the most.
That was it.
That's it.
Back in the day.
Doing no sick.
And that was a unity, you know what I'm saying? An apartment. Like, you couldn't come over here thinking you doing this and doing that. And you knew that you didn't want to go over there try and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? But now everybody got name wearing colors and you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
blood, this bullying and
I feel like it like I say, it revert back to what we see. They see goddamn these people who in the industry making it and done made it, so he a blood, he a crip. Like,
and
so
that's
they
another
feel like that's what they run to.
That's another thing too, man. They be saying thugger talking about blood this and blood that. They be saying niggas that they see niggas they aspire to be like.
Idolize,
You know what I'm saying? Hollering at one thing and hollering at the other thing, and they feel like that's what they need to do, which is ignorant to me. You know what I mean? Like, don't do what the next man do. Make your own path. You know what I'm saying? Drive your own car. You know what I'm saying? Don't always be a passion. You know what I'm saying? Passion is goddamn.
Tell them how it was growing up in Landry.
Like I say, man, it was a unity, man. Like, I got old niggas right now that I respect to the T. You know what I'm saying? That I know I was fucking up doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And didn't tell my mama, but they beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you don't want certain people to catch you goddamn stealing or goddamn cussing out an old folk. You know what I'm saying? Or being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Shit like that wasn't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carlo, man. Carlo used to beat my ass every chance he got. You know what I mean? And then you punch it back, you know what I'm saying? Shit get worse. So, you know what I'm saying? You start learning to goddamn talk that shit, take that shit.
Yeah, I still think Carlo about Uncle to this day. Shit, you know what I mean? I ain't growing up in Landry, it most definitely gave me my whole era of who I am. Like, it started everything, you know what I mean, for me, cause like I say, you gonna be tough or you gonna goddamn be ran over out there and you were gonna come outside, basically. Like, I stayed outside. Everybody who's outside, you know, you was either in some but it went in some in a bad way. It was always, in the end, it would teach you. You know what I mean? Did how this life gonna be. If it was, like I say, Carlo getting on you about doing some shit you seen, or, you know what I mean, the older head saying something to you about doing some shit you weren't supposed to do, or just man, nigga talk to you in the kind of way, you know what I mean? It all came to who you gonna be as a man, you know what I mean?
Just throwback shit. Like, I remember the football team they used to have, you know what I mean? They riding through the hood having a party because they don't want everybody come to the party have a good time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know you don't even come around here while they smoking and shit.
Shit ain't like that no more, homie.
Yeah, that's the problem, dog. You know what I mean? Like I say, we was outside back in the day, man. Like, these kids in the house on social media being bullies. Like, that shit crazy to me. Like, the bullies used to be in the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could go outside because you ain't want to see the bully. But now you niggas on the phone and internet and they gang banging and they the shit now.
I feel like I was school it ran on what the white people do. You know what I mean? Bro feel like all the time like shit, the white people ain't gonna let you make it. Or what they gonna try to do if you do get to the point where you feel like you're making it, they involved into it. You know what I mean?
But back what you were saying though, man, like, I feel like that comedy fucked up a lot of shit, y'all. Like, real talk, like, you know what I'm saying? On the Clinton days, you know what I mean? It was in Landry. Like, everybody was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like, I don't know, man, like I say, man, it's a red state, man. Point blank period. That's all I really want to say about it. Like, I don't want to get deep into it, but it's red state, homie. You know what I mean? There's only so much you could do anyway.
But,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta kick down those.
Got to. A lot of these niggas be trying to be a trendsetter. Shit, they want you to do that. They want you to get your black community and start doing something because you buying their clothes or buying their shoes or something like that. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, like, man, the man is who paying rent, taking care of their family, dog.
Exactly.
Like, you got kids out here, you ain't looking after them, dog, and you got on new Jordan, new shoes. You should be slapped, homie. Like, that's stupid. Like, real talk. Like, that's ignorant, bro. You know what I mean?
Niggas be out here shining, got kids, they got them at the house who he ain't seen or barely even know. I don't respect you at all.
That's what it's all about, bro. It's all about family, bro.
I never
For
respect
me,
niggas
no,
like that.
bro. It's like family, bro. That's the only thing that make, you know what I'm saying? That's goddamn, it makes sense to be doing.
Yeah.
Shit, what else you gonna be doing if it ain't that? Taking care of your family. What else you gonna be doing?
Yeah. That
Bullshitting, kicking shit, doing that.
and get caught up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I say, keeping up with the journey, man. Like, niggas will take food out their baby mouth to goddamn be fried, buy bottles at the club, huh?
Or buy bottles on the block. Nigga go to the block with a bottle.
That shit crazy, man. Nigga goddamn spend 70% of his check on a car.
crazy, man.
Not goddamn once, nigga. He doing this shit monthly to keep up. You know what I mean? Like, homeboy working like a slave for
I
a
say
car.
to the youth, I most definitely tell the youth, watch, you know what I mean? Keep your eyes open, you know what I mean? See and listen, you feel me? But pay attention to who you listening to. Like, everything that you see gold, like, you know what I mean? Don't mean it's good for you.
And this, hey, man, message to the youth is goddamn, school is the key, homie. You know what I'm saying? Usually goddamn hop out of school and get rich, make you some money, but nah, that ain't it, homie. Like, stay in school, y'all. Get education. Education is where it's at. Like, real talk, this new millennium, everything now
That paper.
take certificates and diplomas and goddamn, you gotta grind for real, homie. Like, no playing and be smart with your money.
Put something up, go invest some. Don't go spending on goddamn your clothes and whatever, goddamn what you see that's next coming up, or a brand new car every goddamn 2 years. Don't do that shit. Go buy you something that you can invest in and you can sit back on that your kids will have something.
You gotta be smart with your money, homie. Like, I'm blew a lot of money in my day, being young nigga.
Think about what you would have had if you just knew how to save or
blow a
if
lot of money, just running through check. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know what I know, if I was putting that money where I need to put that money, you know what I'm saying? Nigga won't have to work like a nigga have to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I say,
Well, you gotta teach your kids though. That's what
Exactly,
we
you know what I'm
there for.
saying?
We there to teach our kids so they won't have to take that
see, man,
same
that's
route.
what I be saying. Like, that's the key, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Other racist families be having structure they know about. Take care of your kids, and I got this for my kids. 9% of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have nothing to look forward to growing up. You gotta make your own lane. You know what I mean? So
it's harder on us to try to begin something, you know what I'm saying, to start. But if you just stay consistent, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get there.
Exactly.
I don't feel like it's never too late for nobody. Shit I see, bro, that shit down there hurt my heart. It's like, damn, people don't even see no matter what type of background they have, nigga, you can do anything you want to do out here.
Yeah.
And like, nigga don't see that shit. They just, it's a
like,
lot of shit I see, bro. I just watch it, observe it, and just keep moving in my direction. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't
Exactly,
be
like,
with it. I can't be with it, man. That's why this show positive, man. Everything positive, like.
like, you gotta separate yourself from
A lot of folk.
a lot of stuff.
A lot of people, yeah.
Be.
A lot of just situations and stuff you can easily find yourself in. Like, if you don't, man, you gonna find yourself in the same situation you find, you know what I mean, the people who you know in them situations, like locked up or, you know what I mean, you like, dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be smarter, man. If you don't be, then like, one thing I always say, God gave you choices in your life, man. It's your choice to figure out what you gonna do in the situation, good or bad, what you wanna do. You know what I mean? And that if you ain't picking the right choice, then you'll find yourself going backwards. Like, I done had a lot of choices to do drugs or do the type of shit these niggas out here on, mods and all that type of shit, but it's your choice to do that. You know what I mean? It make you who you is, make you who you stand for. Period. Especially if you got kids, you know what I mean? Like, your kid is the foundation of you. He don't know nothing when he come in the world. They don't know nothing when they come in the world. So, like, you gotta be on your shit. You can't be out here doing all that crazy shit, going to club, want to goddamn fight and shoot up this person and that person. Like, that ain't positive. That ain't gonna make nothing out of the world that's evolving today.
Was it hard being a father at such a young age?
Well, definitely. Like I said, I had my son going to like 16, 17, I would say. It changed me as a man, period. Like, I felt like it brought out the whole man into me. Just not knowing, like, I'm 22 now, so just not knowing what I was getting myself into and seeing the situation that they did put me through, which I should have been doing something, focusing on something better. But in the end, I always say he a blessing. Like, he the most important part of my life. Like, everything I strive for and do is because of him. And people say, you know what I mean, a young nigga like me would be done ran off and say, shit, tell a girl I ain't got no child or be out here broadcasting I ain't got no kids or nah. You gonna make sure, I'm gonna make sure like shoot that.